I gave out...
Tries dealing some kind of pickle for...
This morning.
15 citations.
Yeah, and I yelled at him, too. And I told them they'd better watch or they'd really get in trouble.
That's a funny thing, Beaver. I've been a fireman all my life. And it sounds like in 2 days, you yelled at more people than I ever did.
Gee, Gus, didn't you have any fun being a fireman?
Oh, I had my share of fun, but my yelling times wasn't my good times.
Well, what other fun is there of being a fireman? Well, except to yell at people, and maybe once in a while rescuing some girls.
Well, now, Beaver, I wasn't much at rescuing girls. You know, I made my fame with cats and furniture. Let me tell you something. A good fireman doesn't shove people around or yell at them. We try to educate them in better safety habits.
Well, gee, Gus, what's the good of having a badge if you can't tell people off?
Beaver, that isn't the purpose of having a badge. Wearing a badge can be the means of getting you respect, but you can't get respect from people unless you treat them right. Now, I found that instead of shoving people around, if you're nice to them, they listen to you a lot better.
Gee, Gus, from what you've been telling me, it sounds like I've been kind of a crummy fireman yelling at people.
Well, if you start yelling at someone, he's going to start yelling back. When you got two people yelling at each other, there's nobody left to listen.
Yeah. Boy, I never listen when I'm getting yelled at. I'm always too busy thinking of what to say back.
Beaver, why don't you stick around here a little while and let me tell you a little something about what it means to wear this badge.
Okay, Gus. I guess nothing will burn down while we two firemen are talking.
And Richard, how about your report?
Yes, Miss Landers. I found 7 places where people had junk and stuff around that could start a fire. And I gave every one of them a violation slip.
Oh, well, thank you. Penny, may we have your report?
I was in a horse show over the weekend, and my mother said I had too many things on my mind to be a fireman. So I'll do it tonight.
I'd appreciate that, Penny. Whitey.
I gave out 11.
See? And, Gilbert, how about your report?
I jumped on a whole mess of grown-ups. I even gave my father 6 violations.
And now for our chief. Theodore, as honorary junior fire chief, I know you've been very conscientious about your job. Would you please make your report?
I don't have any violations. Not any. Boy, what a crummy fire chief.
You don't have any report to make, Beaver?
No, Miss Landers. I did have a whole big bunch, but I tore it up.
Did you have some reason for doing that?
Yes, Miss Landers. Because if you're a good fireman, you don't go around yelling at people. You try to tell them in a nice way that they're doing dumb stuff, so they won't get themselves burned up. And if you do tell them in a nice way that they're doing dumb stuff, they'll listen to you. And they won't think you're being a wise guy big shot just on account you got a badge.
Well, Theodore, I'd say you've learned quite a lot about being a fireman.
Oh, yes, Miss Landers. But I didn't learn it all by myself. My friend Gus the fireman learned me most of it.
Well, I think we're all very proud of what Gus taught you. Aren't we, class?
Yes, Miss Landers. I still think he was a crummy fire chief.
I bet you were the crummiest horse in the horse show, too.
Yeah. All right, children, that will be enough. Now let's take out our notebooks and copy down this arithmetic assignment.